set. Those who purchase the digital versions can buy them separately in Nintendo eShop, or buy both games for the same total price as the packaged bundle. Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard both launch on April 22nd, 2016. It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world. You know, there's another Wii U game that's received a number of updates, and I think its fans may want in on a little secret. It ain't over yet for Splatoon. First,
okay, guys,
we'll be releasing an update that aims to balance some of the gear abilities and adjust various systems in the game, such as matchmaking. For gear, these changes will improve some of the lesser-used abilities to make them more appealing. Additionally, we'll be making some changes to matchmaking and team assignments for ranked battle and adding a couple of elements to the Splatfests to improve the overall user experience. This first update will be released next week on March 8th. The second update we have planned will pertain mostly to weapons in the game. In addition to adjusting some already existing weapons,
I don't really care about Splatoon. Like, I don't play the game anymore, really. Whenever I go back and play,
will feature a selection of some of the most popular and underappreciated weapons chosen by the owner of Ammo Knights himself, Sheldon.
No.
We'll be dividing this update into two parts, and the first will be arriving in April. We'll also be releasing information about these updates on our website and via our official channels, so make sure to check it out. Next, a Wii U game you're all expecting that comes with some unexpected twists. Here's part of the opening movie in Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic
Games. I'm expecting to not be surprised at all in this direct because of that leak. So far the leak is correct. So far. It pretty much got proven true yesterday, so. Do people still buy these games? Like, do any of you guys like still play the Mario Sonic at the Olympics games? Like, I played the first one, and like it was fun at the time, whatever. But like, I would never purchase any further like titles in the series. Trey, maybe. Soundtrack's pretty good. Yeah, I'm expecting like everything that leaked to be true at this point. Just because the leak leaked the name of Monster Hunter X in the West, which is Monster Hunter Generations. And that got confirmed to be an actual trademark that Nintendo.
A new event is making its debut in the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, Rugby Sevens, and it's a lot of fun. It's also a series first, as is Rhythmic Gymnastics Clubs. Not to mention, every Olympic Games event in the game takes place in venues modeled after the actual venues.
Why do they even make these games?
Mario
they sell.
At the Rio
like casuals love these games.
Launches on Wii U June 24th.
I'm not gonna crap on them and say like they're bad games, whatever. I'm sure like they're fun for.
We'll get back to more Wii U games in just a sec.
You know,
but remember,
we're more hardcore, gamers, hardcore fans. So naturally, we're not going to be interested in this kind of stuff.
Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on the Nintendo
I don't believe
3DS
Beyond Good and Evil is. I don't believe that rumor at all.
Next, let's see what's new in Super Mario Maker.
Okay, Super Mario Maker update.
It's been about 6 months since the game arrived on Wii U, and players around the world continue to upload exciting new courses every day. In fact, there are more than 6.2 million courses for players to jump into at this very moment. Since launch, we've added new course elements on 2 separate occasions. And here we go again. It's update time. Now, when you shake a thwomp, it'll transform into a skewer from Super Mario World.
Oh my God.
Thwomps were already pretty beefy, but these are an even bigger pain, in a good way. Also, when you shake a P-switch, it'll turn into a key. Plus shaking a door will now make it a key door. Yep, you guessed it. Can't open one of those without a key. Hide one in a block, or make
out of all the things that Nintendo has done on the Wii U, though, Mario Maker is one of the
which means you can now make courses with mandatory boss battles.
The game is pretty dope.
Oh yeah.
I need to get back on it.
And if you shake a coin, it'll change into a pink coin. Collect them all, and a key will appear. That way you can make an adventurous level where you have to find all the paint coins to win. These new course elements definitely expand your puzzle-making horizons. We're also adding new elements to online play. The update will let you play 100 Mario Challenge on a new Super Expert mode. It'll unlock after clearing Expert mode, and it'll dish out a volley of 6
I literally made this
extremely
layout in
tough
like
levels
5
for
minutes
you to
though.
beat
Like I didn't spend
with
any
100
time on
Marios.
it.
Your prize for
Everyone's
winning?
been telling me it's
New
sick,
mystery
so
mushroom
I guess
prospects.
I was
So even
very
if you
efficient
think
with
you
my
have them
time.
all, give this new mode a try and see if you can get them all. Additionally, the Super Mario Maker bookmark site will see additions such as ranking categories for world records and the number of first clears on courses, inspiring new ways to create and play in the main game. This new update will be available for download on March 9th. Sometimes, one of the best parts of an RPG is its style, and no one understands that quite like Atlas, the makers of this next Wii U game. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE is a brand new IP that takes inspiration from Atlas's own titles and the Fire Emblem series. It's an energetic
This has to be one of the
most
like disappointing like reveals of a game like this gen for me.
And the adrenaline-fueled fun of a huge pop idol concert.
I'm still not over it. I'll be honest. I'm still not over it.
Videos and commercials.
Like I said, I know it'll be a good game. Like I know it'll be a good RPG. I don't think I can get around all this. What you're seeing right now, I can't get around it.
So we're keeping its original VO track and adding in
English subtitles. I don't feel like I can, man. I don't know. What's up, King Flash?
If you consider yourself a JRPG fan or just someone daring enough to try something new, look no further. Your summer is now complete. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE will arrive stateside June 24th.
Release date?
You may remember this next title from a Nintendo Direct last year.
Especially made for
Lost
Disney.
Reavers is Bandai Namco's latest free-to-play online co-op action game.
It's going to be available
Team
after
up with
the
other
Direct.
adventurers online to fight zombies and solve
that frame rate
puzzles
still looks
as you
terrible
search
to this
for
day.
valuable treasure in the most diverse locations on the planet. You'll need the wits to solve puzzles, the expertise to kill bosses, and the firepower to fight legions of undead guardians. Acquire treasure and successfully make your way back to complete the mission
name is awful,
and receive your share of the spoils.
Tokyo Mirage,
characters will level
Sharp
up,
FE?
unlock more
like
skills,
what?
and increase their funds so you can acquire new weapons. Each map also has a variety of different routes, puzzles, and enemy spawns, so levels can be played and enjoyed multiple times. You can look forward to playing Lost Reavers in the open beta version coming soon to Wii U. Next, let's paint the town red, and just about every other color. In the Paper Mario series, we always challenge ourselves to bring something fresh to the action-adventure genre.
Wow, I like how there's no
time,
grand reveal, he just kind of threw it out there.
The theme is colors and paint. As such, the game takes place in a colorful paradise called Prism Island. But something
if this game has
very
experience
wrong.
points,
Prism
and isn't
Island
like
is
Sticker
being
Star,
drained
I
of
will
its
definitely
color.
cop it.
To make sense of all this, it's up to Paper Mario to do like he does and set off on a journey to bring color back to the land. And his new paint hammer is just the ticket. It splashes paint on anything he hits, restoring the island's color bit by bit. He can even splash paint on colorless
Mario games are
toads
pretty dope.
to revive the poor little guys.
Outside of Sticker Star,
A splash of
course.
color will even liven up a toad house.
Oh, lag boys. We lagging right now.
In battle, you'll paint cards like this, and then flick them to start the battle. There are special cards too. They'll unleash some satisfyingly powerful attacks. The latest entry in this beloved series, Paper Mario Color Splash, is currently planned for release in 2016.
Is Miyamoto
Pikachu,
directing this?
Lucario, Machamp, Gengar, and many more of your favorite Pokemon are about to face off in Pokken Tournament for Wii U. In the Ferrum League, players will start at the bottom tier.
It looks okay for just, you know,
opponents.
just want to play for fun.
But as you move up in the ranks,
straight,
you'll encounter skilled opponents
like
worthy
the
of
fact that
their
it's at
absolute
Evo,
best.
it's like
Winning a fight in any
the game's
mode
not even
earns
out yet.
in-game
It's not in the
currency.
proven series.
Allows
It's the
you to
first in the
change the
series. Why would
appearance
you
of
put
your
it into
avatar.
Evo, taking up a slot
Battles
for another
will require
proven
quick
fighting
reflexes and the ability to
The
read
game just
your
doesn't look
opponent.
very deep.
Some
or
Pokemon are
complex to me. I
fast
don't
and
know.
can use their speed to rush in and deal damage. Other Pokemon rely on their brute power to dominate the competition. Each main battle Pokemon and pairings of support Pokemon can change the way you approach the fight. So find your favorite combination to suit your playstyle. To help you determine which Pokemon you should try first, here's a few highlights of main battle Pokemon. Lucario uses powerful aura-based attacks to create attacking projectiles from far away. After activating Burst Attack mode, Lucario can unleash a massive beam of aura energy to get back into the battle or to finish it off. Machamp capitalizes on brute strength via rapid-fire punches, damaging throws, and more to send opponents reeling. This Pokemon is a real heavy hitter and a force to be reckoned with when up close and personal.
No Digimon guest character, no
Last but not least, Gengar
That'd be cool if like
every
Agumon
trick
was like
in
a
the book
DLC
to keep
character
opponents guessing. If instantly appearing anywhere, throwing punches from out of nowhere, and more doesn't scare you, then Gengar's final Burst Attack move is really the stuff of nightmares.
Pokemon
For early adopters, an exclusive amiibo card of Shadow Mewtwo will come within the physical copy of the first production run of the game, so make sure you grab it early, as it won't last forever. Pokken Tournament launches on Wii U March 18th, and to whet your appetite for launch day, make sure to catch the final battles of the Pokken Tournament Early Access competition that airs on March 17th.
That would have been fine, but they
and tomorrow,
did this, like, kind of
March
slight
4th,
Naruto
we'll return to the
thing.
land of Hyrule, or journey there for the first time, to experience an updated version of one of the most stirring tales in the Zelda series.
Yeah, so far
The
this
Legend of
direct
Zelda,
is
Twilight Princess
everything
HD.
they're showing this direct was
Visit our
exactly
YouTube channel
in the
to watch the Twilight Princess retrospective video series and
I don't think
learn
there's
all
gonna be
about
any
the making of
surprises
the
or
original
announcements
from
at all, 'cause
development
this is
team
going
members.
like
The fourth and final
tit for
episode will
tat
fill
for,
you
like,
in
everything
on
that
all
was
the
on
new
that leak.
features in the Wii U version when it launches tomorrow alongside the game. March is also a big month for Nintendo 3DS, but no matter your system of choice, Nintendo has your back. Because this month also sees the introduction of Nintendo's new loyalty program, My Nintendo. It's more than just a traditional point program. My Nintendo aims to offer more comprehensive and integrated features that will reward you for interacting with Nintendo products and services in a variety of new ways. You can pre-register for Nintendo's first smart device app, Miitomo, and sign up for a Nintendo account now to become a My Nintendo member and start earning My Nintendo Platinum points. Stay tuned for more details.
that's...
You know, there's another thing you can look forward to in March, and it involves Amiibo.
No,
Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge is a special treat for all you Amiibo lovers out there. In this free download for Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, you can tap compatible Amiibo figures to guide one of 10 mini characters through specific levels that they alone can access. Each mini has their own powers,
I'm just
too,
so tired
like
of
Mini
this
Mario, who can wall
Amiibo shit,
jump.
man. I'm just so tired.
There are some other really neat powers as well.
I really hope this is just a phase and then I go
This
and
game
ham
will
on
be
this
available for
during the
early
next
access at participating
generation.
retailers beginning March 25th with the purchase of any Nintendo Amiibo figure. It will also be available to download for free from Nintendo's eShop on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS beginning April 28th. In other Amiibo news, Series 4 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards are on the way this June.
Okay, good.
Also keep an eye out for the Isabelle Amiibo figure, which will be available individually, separate from the Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival bundle in June as well. And she'll be accompanied by another Amiibo figure,
Station. That's the
this
Wii U
time
right now.
sporting her summer outfit. Now let's take a look at what else is
At least
new
they didn't
in
spend much
Nintendo
time on
eShop
that.
for Nintendo 3DS.
That was quick and brief.
Virtual Console is about to receive an upgrade, exclusively on new Nintendo 3DS systems. We'll begin releasing Super NES Virtual Console titles.
This is in the leak.
With new Nintendo 3DS exclusive features like Perfect Pixel Mode, which displays each game in its original resolution.
That's
the
great.
classic games you see on screen and more are coming
Yeah, I'll be
in the
posting
near
this to
future.
YouTube. I always
The
do.
very near future. To begin, these original Super NES launch games will be available in Nintendo eShop for new Nintendo 3DS systems following today's presentation. We'll add to the lineup
The definitive
with these
version of all your
titles on
favorite
March
Happy Meal
24th,
toys.
and then even more on April 14th. The legendary games of the Super NES era.
I'd buy some of those if I didn't already have those on Wii U.
Mine included. So I'm planning to turn my new Nintendo 3DS XL into my own portable Super NES vault. I hope you do too. It's hard to imagine how solitaire and horse racing could be related. Well, because they're not. But that didn't stop the developers at Game Freak. In Pocket Card Jockey, you'll play as a jockey who has to partake in a fast-paced, simplified version of solitaire to propel your horse through intense races. As you clear cards, you'll earn Unity Power, which is used to move your horse on the track or saved for a boost in the home stretch. It's all about leveling up your horse through strategic positioning and placement on the track. As the level rises, your horse's stats will increase and you'll gain bonuses too. Over time, you'll start to win trophies for high-ranking races, which will draw in sponsors. And eventually, you'll retire your faithful steed, and then another, and pair them up on the farm to breed and train new ponies. Before you know it, you may be surprised at just how deep such a simple game could be. Find out for yourself when Pocket Card Jockey rides into Nintendo eShop for Nintendo 3DS in May. Next up, Azure Striker Gunvolt 2.
Nintendo hit the solitaire jockey fanatic demographic.
Fast-paced 2D action that you've come to expect from Inti Creates.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
For the sequel, the action has evolved and comes equipped with new features. Now, Gunvolt's rival Culpins join the fray as a playable character. Dash into enemies to lock onto them, then unleash a devastating homing shot. But that's not all. Culpin can also copy the abilities of all 7 new boss characters and use them as his own.
Certain games Nintendo makes, it's like, who is the target audience here? What role does this game serve? Why does it exist?
Azure Striker Gunvolt will be available at a
there's nothing wrong with casual games. There's good casual games out there.
Azure Striker Gunvolt 2 will
what I saw before this game was not one of them.
This summer.
Oh my goodness.
Last month, Fire Emblem Fates marched on to Nintendo 3DS systems. And this month, a whole new path through the game will become available, along with the next installment in a series of downloadable content. This third path through the story, Fire Emblem Fates Revelation, will do as its name implies and reveal many secrets you can't discover in the paths of Birthright or Conquest. When the Revelation path releases on March 10th, select Explore Fates in the title screen to connect to the internet and purchase Revelation in-game for just under $20 real-world dollars. Once you purchase
all
the path,
that money, man,
a third option will appear at the Branch of Fate in Chapter 6. Refuse to choose a side. And today, 2 new maps will be released at the in-game DLC shop, Dragon's Gate. You can acquire rare weapons on the map Museum Melee, and on March 17th, the map Royal Royale will be released. In this map, the siblings of both kingdoms will have to spar to determine who among them is worthy of the task to save an alternate version of Corrin from another world. Each map is available at Dragon's Gate for the price you see on screen. But if you've purchased Map Pack 1, they're already yours for the taking. And keep an eye out for even more DLC maps added weekly until April 21st. March onward, my heroic friends. The battle isn't over yet. 3 weeks from today, Hyrule Warriors Legends will declare war on Nintendo 3DS systems.
That's $80 altogether.
As fans of the Wii U version already know, the game will pit you as one of your favorite Zelda characters against a near-limitless army of Moblins, Dodongos, and the like. You can even battle as characters from The Legend of Zelda,
my thing about this port is that the Wii U version had mad frame rate drops, so
fans of the Wii U version were dedicated to finishing the fight and enjoyed the amount of additional content that was offered. And so, I'm pleased to announce that Hyrule Warriors Legends will also have some new downloadable content available in 2016. Beginning on launch day, you can buy a Season Pass, which will give you access to 4 brand new DLC packs. If you buy the Season Pass, you'll get an exclusive bonus costume for Ganondorf, available on launch day only in Hyrule Warriors
to get the Wii U Elite one.
These packs will also be available for purchase individually. On launch day, anyone in the US who picks up a physical copy of Hyrule Warriors Legends will receive a download code for a free Nintendo 3DS Hyrule Warriors Legends theme. And a transfer code will allow purchasers who own the Wii U version of the game to download and play as the 5 new characters and use Ganondorf's trident weapon from Hyrule Warriors Legends in the original Hyrule Warriors on Wii U. And finally, if you pre-order the game at GameStop in the US, you'll also receive a special edition, softcover, 16-page character art book. With it, you can learn more about key characters and view concept art of various warriors and weapons, including the new hero Linkle and her mysterious compass. There's another new character flying our way, and she'll be available to download for free in both Hyrule Warriors Legends and Hyrule Warriors
I'm sure
on
there'll
Wii
be
U.
more.
Medley is her name, and The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker was her first game. Now, she and her harp are ready for battle. You can add Medley to your roster as a free download, launching alongside the release of the first DLC pack. Charge into battle when Hyrule Warriors Legends releases on Nintendo 3DS March 25th. Next, let's brush up on our art skills with true masters of the craft.
I'm just waiting for the
Disney
Monster
Art
Hunter
Academy is a fun
part, 'cause I just
game
want a
that'll
Monster
teach
Hunter
you
release
how to
date.
draw popular Disney and Pixar characters. Lessons feature a wide range of characters, and your instructor will teach you how to draw them step by step. Draw lines, color them in, add shadows and highlights as you're instructed, and voila!
Doesn't matter.
Anyone can create beautiful illustrations of Disney and Pixar characters like these. With a wave of the magic brush, you can give your masterpiece a touch of stars, glitter, clouds, and more. Sample artwork will include a variety of characters, from Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh to beloved Disney princesses to some of Pixar's best, and yes, even Disney's Frozen. Plus, you'll learn a variety of art styles depending on the illustrations you're drawing. So hone your skills and have some fun when Disney Art Academy launches on Nintendo 3DS May 13th. The original Bravely Default gave thousands of RPG fans exactly what they were looking for, and a big part of that was the exciting jobs your characters could take on to learn powerful abilities. Across the world, you'll encounter dozens of jobs that each bring different strengths to the table. As for today, I thought I'd spotlight a couple of the jobs.
10 million
that are
sold
new
day one.
to
Real
the
talk,
sequel,
though. Real talk.
Bravely Second
The
and
parents are
Layer,
gonna eat
which
that
is
thing up,
fast
man.
approaching. Some jobs may sound like standard RPG fare, but I assure you the Wizard is
This
anything
game has a
but.
lot of classes.
Wizards use spellcraft to customize spells with added effects, like Hammer and Mist. For a powerful strategy, try combining this with the elemental spells of black and red mages, or the healing spells of white mages. And then there's the Catmancer. They learn the moves of the monsters you encounter.
Okay, they ran out of jobs.
Cats to perform
They ran out of class
in
ideas.
exchange for treats. One way to test out some of the new
Catmancer.
jobs is with the upcoming Bravely Second demo. The demo's story revolves around the three Cavaliers.
I'll check out
an
the
elite
demo,
band
but I
of
played the
Crystal
demo of
Guard
the
knights
first
that Her
game, and
Holiness,
honestly, I don't know, I
Agnès
just-
Oblige has dispatched
I didn't
to
like
look into
it.
disturbances that have been cropping
There's
up.
really nothing wrong with the battle
This
system.
side
I just
story
can't put
can
my
only
finger
be
on it, but something
experienced
about
in this
Bravely
free
Default
demo
I didn't like.
when it launches in
But
Nintendo
I do
eShop
recognize it
March
as a good
10th.
game. It's just
Best Buy
I don't know, it
Gamers
just didn't
Club
click with
Unlocked
me for some
members will
reason.
also receive a unique 16-digit
Oh, snap.
code to access the demo early.
Yo,
on
if you
March
guys
7th.
are not a Gamers
Playing
Club
the demo
member from
will
Best
let you
Buy,
play
y'all need to go
bonuses
sign
you
up
can
for that right
transfer
now.
into the full version
You
of the
will
game
never go to
when
GameStop
it
again,
becomes
promise.
available for purchase. And if you're so inclined,
You shouldn't be going to GameStop
purchase
anyways.
the
Let
game
them
for
die.
Nintendo 3DS, also on March 10th in the Nintendo eShop. And right now, there's another great way to get a taste for this series. The free demo for the original Bravely Default is still available in Nintendo eShop. When you're ready to jump into the sequel, there's also a collector's edition of Bravely Second End Layer that will include the game, a soundtrack CD, and this.
That's dope.
The official art book. It'll give you a bigger, better look at the series' memorable characters, landscapes, monsters, and much, much more. If you want to learn about this new entry in the franchise, stay tuned to our YouTube channel this month for our new Bravely Second End Layer video series. Bravely Second
Yeah,
End
that
Layer
looks
launches
cool.
exclusively on Nintendo 3DS systems April 15th. Another massive RPG is headed to Nintendo 3DS, and it's one fans have been clamoring for.
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest VII, Fragments of the Forgotten Past, has been completely remade for Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah, that leak was real.
It's essentially a brand new game. The world has been rebuilt, the characters have new 3D models, and the story has been completely retranslated. You play as Oster, the young son of a famous fisherman who wants more from his life than fishing. And trust me, he's gonna get it. He sets off on an adventure with the mischievous Prince Kiefer and a clever, headstrong girl named Maribel. Using a fragment detector, the trio search the world for fragments of stone tablets. After putting the tablets together again,
Now, this
they
might be
warp to
heresy,
the
but I've
past
actually never
in
played a
order
Dragon
to
Quest
save
game.
the present. Along the way, they'll engage in classic turn-based combat and gain access to more than 30 classes with powerful abilities. With art by Akira Toriyama and the pedigree of the Dragon Quest series, this is pure RPG goodness. Dragon Quest VII: Fragments of the Forgotten Past launches on Nintendo 3DS later this year. In Japan, there's a game known as Monster Hunter Cross, the latest game in the Monster Hunter series.
Generations.
And now it's coming west as Monster Hunter Generations. With the new style system and hunter arts, this is the most customizable Monster Hunter experience ever. And you can get a taste of what's to come in this debut trailer.
Oh, okay. I was like, was that it? No, I've intentionally haven't played a Dragon Quest game. I don't know. I don't like the way they look. I think it's the art style that puts me off. I don't know. Yeah, it would be great to have a console version of this, like they did 3G. But I mean, I'll settle. I settled last time before, so I'll settle again. This game looks so sick, man. I don't care who it's designed by. That's not going to change my opinion or view. The art style is the art style, and I don't like it. Okay,
we'll have more to say about the game in the future, but for now, a quick shout out. Anyone who plays Monster Hunter Generations on a Nintendo 3DS with Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate save data present on it will receive bonus content in the new game.
Oh, I thought they were going to say you could,
as a special promotion, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is being offered at a special price of $19.99 in Nintendo eShop for 48 hours, starting today at 3 p.m. Pacific Time. It's a great game and a great reason to get hyped for the next one. Here's another. I'm happy to announce that Monster Hunter Generations will feature a special collaboration armor set based on Marth from the Fire Emblem series. To see the full-length trailer of this collaboration, head over to twitter.com/monsterhunter. Monster Hunter Generations
I think
will
this
be
is it. I
available
think this
on
is
Nintendo
the
3DS
I think this is
in
the
summer
end of
2016.
It. I can't remember what else
E3,
is in that leak.
there was one game we introduced that left fans with some questions.
Oh.
Today, Kensuke Tanabe,
Force.
the producer of the Metroid Prime series, is here to help you understand how Metroid Prime Federation
There's nothing to understand! They look like potato wedges!
Tanabe-san?
Hello everyone, I'm Kensuke Tanabe.
You done fucked up, man.
I started from the GameCube version, so it's been about 15 years since I first became the producer of the Metroid Prime series. Today, I want to introduce you to the newest installment in the Metroid Prime series.
That is not in the Metroid Prime series. How dare you? How dare you say that?
A series we deeply love. As the development team, we approached it with great passion and effort.
Just the art style looks so cringe. Like,
2000. At that time, we started with the idea of developing a new online multiplayer-focused Metroid Prime title for a handheld system.
It still looks like crap. Like, oh my
Early
goodness.
experiments began.
Both like the texture work and the art style in this game just look horrible.
Who I had worked with on Mario Strikers for GameCube and on Punch-Out for Wii. We kicked off official development of them, but at that point, we were working on the Nintendo DSi. And with the DSi, it became clear that we wouldn't be able to achieve the type of performance fans would expect. When we saw the new Nintendo 3DS a few years later, for one thing, we knew that the Nintendo 3DS would address our performance issues, and we were also excited about the expanded control options provided by the C-Stick. At that point, we decided to restart the project. We wanted to use this new game to tell the story of the battle between the Galactic Federation and the Space Pirates.
In the cheesiest way possible, though.
I had always imagined...
They look like walking potato wedges! I can't get over that!
I never really explored that in the previous games. I'd been wanting to do it for over 10 years, so I was ready and excited to try. But, given the focus on the Galactic Federation and Space Pirates,
you just don't do this kind of thing with
would
Metroid.
Appear in the story,
you don't chibi-fy Metroid, you just don't do that. You don't.
So, Using the Galactic Federation.
That's like Santa Monica making some chibi God of War with like this big-headed Kratos and a small body and stuff. Like, you don't do it. You just don't do that.
Like an RPG, of players having the ability to choose their own distinct roles in the game. Like a healer, a warrior, a mage, and so on. You receive certain types of sub-weapons from the Federation in each mission, and players must divide them among themselves based on a weight limit before taking them on a mission. So, for example, if you carry a lot of repair capsules, the Nat player becomes a sort of healer in the game. And if you take on all the missiles, then you become a warrior. I would love to explain more about that aspect today, about the characters.
Yeah, it really should have been its own IP.
Or why we created Blast Ball, and so on. But let's save that for another time. What I can say for sure is that Metroid Prime Federation Force is a game that absolutely belongs in the Metroid universe.
No! No, it does not! Stop! Don't you dare! I will kill you! I will kill you.
Samus Aran,
don't ever let me see you at an E3, a conference, wherever, GDC. I will kill
not
you.
At peace.
Oh my goodness, he said it multiple times. The disrespect.
The Galactic Federation launched Project Golem, a top-secret program to develop mechanized battle armor based on the technology in Samus Aran's power suit. The most elite members of the Galactic Marines were chosen and put through intense training to form what would become the Federation Force. Their first mission is to survey the three-planet Bermuda system and reclaim an abandoned Federation outpost on the resource-rich planet Excelsior, which was devastated by a meteor crash 20 years ago, plunging it into an ice age. On Excelsior, all that stood in the way were mere ice hoppers. But then the team came face to face with a well-known threat they weren't expecting. Space pirates.
They weren't expecting space pirates? Seriously? In Metroid game, in the Metroid universe?
To master
the niggas are everywhere, man.
And to take down the space pirates against all odds. The mission isn't over yet.
They tried their damnedest to make that look so entertaining and cool.
Stay tuned for more information on this next chapter in the Metroid Prime universe.
No!
We'll also be hosting several hands-on opportunities, starting with WonderCon in late March, so I hope you'll try the game out for yourself. Metroid Prime Federation Force releases on Nintendo 3DS systems late spring 2016. Next, I'd like to announce a game that combines some great selections from some great games. Rhythm Heaven on Nintendo DS, Rhythm Heaven Fever on Wii, and more. Introducing Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix, which will be
I'm sorry, but as a Metroid fan, being the Metroid fan that I am, I just get upset how they repeatedly said in the Metroid Prime universe, this belongs in the Metroid Prime series.
Game Boy Advance game, which was never released in There are also
it pains me to hear them say that. It really does.
Replay a classic,
because it's a mockery. It's a mockery of everything we love about the series. It really is.
Now, let's take a look at one last game. It has a lot of my coworkers tickled pink. Kirby's headed back to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. This time, invaders have mechanized Dreamland. To restore his home to its original form, Kirby must rise up.
I swore Kirby game came
First,
out like
the game
2 years
may
ago,
look
something
familiar.
like
The Pink Puff will travel through stages by
Yeah,
jumping
Metroid
back and
deserves
forth
better,
between
man.
the
It's as simple as
foreground and
that.
background, while
New
using
Kirby games always
25
welcome though. The
copy
Kirby side
abilities.
scrollers are always
Of
pretty
course,
fun.
there will be new copy abilities. But here's the kicker. In this game, Kirby will use his new enemy's tech against them. His Robobot armor is extremely strong, to the point where it can actually destroy obstacles that stand in Kirby's way. And taking a page from Kirby
Kirby
himself,
doesn't need armor.
the
Kirby's like a
Robobot armor
fucking
can copy enemy
invincible
abilities
god,
and
pretty
use
much.
powerful modified versions of them called modes. The Robobot armor can use more than 10 modes. No matter what, Kirby and his Robobot armor will deliver 2 types of action for twice the fun. There's also a separate mode included in this game called Team Kirby Clash. It lets up to 4 players join forces to battle against powerful bosses. You'll select one of 4 roles and participate in a co-op quest to defeat a boss. Supporting your team by utilizing each role's abilities is the key to victory. While you play, you'll find tablets, and if you collect them all,
watch this
your
have
team
online,
can activate
but Mario
a powerful
Party 10
Team
doesn't.
Meteor to inflict major damage. For the first time in a Kirby game, when you complete a quest, you'll gain experience points, and as you level up, your abilities will grow more powerful. That way, you can take on more difficult quests.
Kirby looking more thug than
Team
Federation
Kirby
Force.
Clash is available for download play as well, so you can play with friends who don't have the game yet, or you can play alone with sidekicks. In addition, this title is compatible with Amiibo.
Of
Tap them to give
course!
Kirby copy abilities in the game. Some Amiibo will even give you character-specific abilities. For instance, tapping the Mario Amiibo will give you the Fire ability. And tapping the Link Amiibo
Okay,
will give you the
that's pretty
Sword
cool
ability.
Amiibo integration.
In fact, if you tap any Amiibo, something is sure to happen, so try it out sometime. Alongside Kirby Planet Robobot on June 10th, we're launching a new line of Kirby series Amiibo, including
Oh
Kirby,
man, here comes
of
the
course,
milk.
Meta Knight,
Milk.
King DDD,
Almond,
and the irreplaceable
vanilla,
Wong
silk.
D. When you tap
All the
any of
milk.
these Kirby series Amiibo, Kirby will receive a copy ability, but he'll also get a costume unique to each figure. Not to mention, the Kirby figure grants him a power you can only get in this game with Amiibo, the UFO ability. Who knew Kirby was such a tech guru? Kirby Planet Robobot will mechanize your gaming
Yeah.
world on June 10th.
Okay, that's I
Thanks
believe
for
that's
tuning
it, yeah.
in to this Nintendo Direct. When we have more to reveal, we'll let you know. See you next time.
Alrighty, so that's that. And I'm going to be ending the stream now. And I'll be uploading this to YouTube just in case anyone has missed it. I would stay and stream Final Fantasy Tactics because I do feel like playing that game right now, but I actually want to do a little bit more studying for my test tomorrow. So for once, I'm going to be responsible and do that. But yeah, very interesting, very interesting.